what does it mean to be having GMO grain in food? Because we don't really know for sure. We don't truly know the outcome of what's going to happen. And once this gets into the ecosystem, you won't be able to get it out. That's the piece of it. Such as, this is the next thing you're hearing about now. Genetically engineered salmon. I just saw it in the paper the other day. There's a company, and they're trying to get FDA approval to put it on the market. So you see the genetically modified salmon, how large it is. Feeds more people, sounds good to me. And then you have the regular farm salmon. Now this is not even talking about the wild salmon that we might do something with out in the ocean. So it's that long, and the farm salmon is much smaller. So we don't know the health risk. We don't know what it means. We don't know what they've done or what kind of genes have been put into the genetically modified one. If it gets released into the ocean, what will it do to the wild salmon? And this is the thing about a lot of these. Before FDA approves, they often have to rely on studies done by the very company that's going to sell them and profit from them. There are not independent studies most of the time. And the other piece of this is you have industry, people from industry going into the government. There was a story a number of years ago about this woman from worked for Monsanto. She filled out this report or did this study or whatever, and then by the time that was to be received by the government and approved, she was the person in the federal government was the one that had the power to okay that. So there's they call it the revolving door. Then the other piece of this, these don't get labeled. So when you go to the store, you don't know if you're getting a genetically modified food. And so the next part is, what can we do about that? Well, we've not been able to do anything. Other countries will not allow genetically modified grain into their countries. A lot of the developed countries don't, and some of the third world countries don't either. And so companies will make products for here because the United States has no law against it, and none of us are fighting it enough. And they'll make something else for another country if they want to sell it over there. And it was interesting, in the elections last November, California tried to pass a label requirement, and the biotech industry fought it, and of course they were more powerful, so it was defeated because they tried to say all these things of what it was going to do and run up the price of food, and it makes people fearful. So my question always is, if the products are good and safe as they claim they are, then why is there a resistance to letting people know how the product is made or what's in it?